Hello there, Scrapper Names fans. How are we all? I am back with another Project Life spread and another design team project for the month of November. This one is for the Facebook group Scrapping Good Times and for their mood board challenge, which is just there, which has got a bit of a birthday feels to it. So I am documenting my daughter's 4th birthday because I discovered when getting this assignment that I hadn't actually documented it, or her 3rd birthday. So yeah. Now, in saying that, this Project Life spread, I'm only showing you the one page, but it actually is quite epic, and it goes for, I think there's this side, the reverse of this side, and then another 2, I think. So it's like 4 pages in total. Plus I'm going to do a 12 by 12 spread, which is going to be for the sketch challenge for this month for the Facebook group as well. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I am, again, creating my own cards with the lovely Coco Vanilla Studios Bohemian Dream collection, and I have kept some of this in so you can see some of the gorgeous papers. So if you haven't had a chance to get your hands on it, I suggest you do, because it is absolutely stunning. Oh no, maybe I didn't keep it all in. Oh, maybe I took it out, because this was a fairly epically long video, so I might have cut it out. So what you can see there is I've actually used a mix of the Bohemian Dream, and I have some other little, the smaller pieces are, oh no, not necessarily. That colourful camera one is from the Glitter Girl collection from Chamel, and there's a couple others in there that I'm using that's Chamel as well. But for the most part, it's, look at my hands go. Holy moly. Like, I haven't really sped it up that fast, but wow. If only I could scrapbook that quick. But anyway. So yeah, so I'm predominantly using the Bohemian Dream collection with bits and pieces of the cut aparts and papers from some 6x6 papers from the Glitter Girl collection. So what you see me doing here is I'm starting on my, I guess what will essentially be my title card, which I try and scrap. When I do a Project Life spread, I actually try and scrap the page in order kind of thing. So, you know, from this where we had wrapped all the presents and put it out the night before for her to wake up to, you know, waking up. There's another photo there of breakfast, and I do try my best to keep, it just depends, I guess, too, on the pockets I'm using and protector and whatever. But for the most part, I try and sort of, I guess, chronologically place my photos in a Project Life spread as best as I can. So these sparkly phrase word stickers are from Glitter Girl as well. I absolutely love them. They are freaking beautiful, like really beautiful, I think. Sorry, you can see a shadow there. My other half was coming to get the computer, I think, when I was doing this the other night. So I've just pulled off that word. It just says happy. I fight with it a little bit to get it on the thing, and there, voila, title card done. Boom. Thank you very much. So I've just used some white skinny alphabet thickers as well to spell out birthday, and then just used a pink pink number one that just says 4, and written with my white Uniball pen the TH for 4th, because you can't find a small TH in your thickers. So yeah, so what I'm doing here is just trimming this down a little bit because I really, really liked this pattern paper. I thought it was perfect for the mood board. In that there's a I think in the top left of the mood board picture is like a sprinkly, glittery, confetti kind of looking thing. So picture. So that's what I thought. Oh, this is going to be awesome for this. And when Shay sent us the mood board for this month, I thought, oh my god, these papers are perfect. I hadn't used a lot of them. They came in my October Kitaholic kit, and yeah. So I really did want to, actually. Now I'd started to cut into them a little bit. So I thought, yes, they're beautiful. I need to use them. And I wanted to use them up by the time the next kit came, which hasn't quite happened. It's getting there, but, or at least have most of it done, I should say. So I can hoard a few other pieces, but yeah. So I'm just using what you can see spread on my desk there, on my mat, is basically I've pulled the ephemera from the Bohemian Dream as well as the printables for October that came with the kit out, and just spread it out and gone, okay, what am I going to use? So I am just balancing out this here I did fuss around a little bit and did edit it, I think, out because I used different pieces on it and it just didn't sit right. So then I found that this worked. I liked the look of it. It looked balanced. It just sat nice. So I went with that. Those triangle pieces I wanted to use and sort of was using them as kind of like little arrows just to sort of point to the photo bit there where it's all, we've got like birthday, I think it's birthday sparkles all over her placemat at the table for her to come out and have her breakfast too, and 3 little party hats. So it was a bit cute. We kind of go all out with the kids' birthdays. They wake up to their presents and balloons and streamers and whatever else. So yeah. Now I'm just putting on these that little feather came from the printables as well. And this is one of the little cut aparts from the paper pad you saw at the beginning from the Glitter Girl collection. And I'm just going to cut a little square out that says sparkle, because I thought that was very perfect, as my dining room table was very sparkly for my little miss to wake up to on her birthday. Now, I did pop some of these up on some foam tape that I just cut down to size. So the 2 triangle pieces are popped up as well as that sparkle piece, just to give it a little bit of dimension. I've got the wood veneer there as well I just thought the other elements on the page needed a little bit of popping up just to balance it out with that wood veneer sitting up. So yeah. All right, next one is my baby girl opening her presents, and I have so many more photos than this, but I liked this one of the shots I got of this, just because the joy on her face a little bit, it's just quite cute. So I'm just using a little label piece that's from the die cut pack, and it's just and I just wrote presents. Oh, and I popped that up on foam tape too. There you go. I did that there just to give it a bit of pop out of the photo as well, because it is a pale blue around the edge. Now I am going to put this little banner, it says today, and I use my tiny attacher to stick it on. And then I'm going to add some of these little enamel dots, shapes to this page. I did go with the rule 3. I actually have the layout, oddly enough, sitting here next to me while I do this voiceover. I remembered to grab it. So, yes, but I try and been sticking to the whole rule of 3 kind of thing on a layout with things like these dots and stuff. So I can see it's sitting in the corner. I've done a little pink one. There it is, up in the top left. So a bit of a close-up there. I am remembering to do that too. I was editing this just before and I thought, oh my gosh, I have remembered to show you a flash of the card, photo, whatever, as I do it. Now, this filler card, oh no, it's a journal card, I guess you could say. So I make my own. This is the Bohemian Dream, yep, I'm just checking, paper. Now, I fuss around with this for a bit, and you do see me fuss around, and then I think either I cut it out, or maybe my camera went dead. Can't remember. We'll see in a minute, I guess. But I fussed around with this card for ages. I couldn't get the flower to sit the way I wanted to. I couldn't get the leaves. I thought I want to use that. I just like the colour of the paper. It sort of looked like a nice blue sky, and I just thought, oh, it looks really pretty. And I was going to put these florals on it, and I just couldn't get it to work. It really, really annoyed me. So I fight with it for a bit, and I think that's probably why my camera cut out. I ran out of battery or recording time or whatever it is. And which you'll see in a second, I think it pops up to the finished piece. Let's see, what have I got? Whoa, there you go. So I completely change it, still go with the florals, but I go with the butterflies. So, and I do fuss around with those in regards to the floral arrangements. One's slightly bigger than the other, and then so's the butterflies. So I paired them up so they were opposite. So big floral, small butterfly, blah, 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 because it just sat better. And yes, so I'm just using some double-sided tape to stick that down once I finally decided what I was doing. I do pop two little, or not too little, I guess, but two wood veneer hearts in the middle, which I fussed around with there too. As you can see, I'm going to grab those. But I also have some little acrylic, like pinky red coloured, well, you might see it here actually, pieces. Oh no, maybe not. That I fuss around with as well. As I said, I think I was more trying to kill the kit. So I was trying to use the pieces as much of them as I could on this. So I think that's why I was like determined to try everything out. Oh, sorry. It's been a long day. And look, magic. So I have journaled on that about her birthday. I have added some gold Heidi Swap Colour Shine, sprinkled that across there as well. And I did add a little pinky coloured heart at the bottom of the journaling, which you would have seen as well. So, yeah. Now onto this one, which is the bottom left pocket. And this is just her opening her presents with Daddy before work. Again, I don't know if I fussed around with this one. Or I may not have. Or may have. Oh no, there we go. I did want to use the stamps. There's a really pretty stamp set that comes with the Bohemian Dreams as well. I don't know if you get a shot of it on camera, but it is been in some of my other recent process videos over the month. I mean, you can always check it out at one of the stockists for it anyway. Now, I am using VersaFine because what I'm using here is a circular, like, it's almost like, would you call it like a wreath? It's got little flower pieces, leaf patterns on it. So the VersaFine, I find, which is obviously what the purpose is, it gets those finer pictures. I can't even think straight. I'm so sorry. It's like late and I am brain dead, but I wanted to get this done. So you'll have to bear with me. Yeah, so the VersaFine works really good, I find, and I'm pretty certain that's what it's made for, to get those finer details. There you go, that's what I was trying to say, of a stamp. So for me, this was the like the little leaf patterns and everything in it, and it stamped really well. It also has a Love This stamp with it as well, so I've also used it there. I think did I use my Stays On? I didn't catch that. I might have used the Stays On because it was going on the photo better, but I could be wrong too. Unfortunately, yes, as you can see, I got a little bit of ink, which I could get off the photo, but not off the pattern paper. So I do the old trick of covering it up. Because as I always say, there is never a mistake in scrapbooking that cannot be replaced with another embellishment. That's my theory anyway. I'd rather try and, if I make a bit of a stuff up, I try and cover it up with, whether it be a piece of pattern paper as well, another photo, an embellishment, a bit of mixed media, whatever. So I'd much rather do that than chuck it away. And maybe that's just a bit of the novice as such in me. I don't know, but yeah. Or the thrifty scrapper, scrapping on a budget so that you're not wasting things. And I'm just journaling on here, opening presents before Daddy goes to work. That little piece at the top says wonderful, this beautiful little arrow, and then a kiss hug little circle piece there that I'm about to stick on. Like XOXO is what I mean. So, very pretty. And as I said before, the kits coordinate really well. So, one of the design team members make the printables for the Kitaholic kits, but they coordinate with the sort of theme of the kit. So, this one was the Bohemian Dreams. So, you had your, like your pinks and purples and blues and those sorts of colours throughout it. So, it's really good for someone like me who, I guess, is a little bit conscious of the fact that maybe I don't coordinate well, although everyone tells others, people that look at my layouts think they're great, but yes, the self-critic in me. So yeah, it always makes scrapping a little bit easier if it coordinates already for me. I don't have to worry so much. So just adding some more, what am I adding? Oh, I add a little heart from the kit as well. And I think I added a little enamel heart. I know I've got one there. There it is, the little purple one up near the writing, near my journaling. Alright, now this pattern paper is not a Bohemian Dreams one. I think it's a crepe paper carousel one that I brought in a haul from Anna's Craft Cupboard a while back. You might have seen the video. Yeah, and it goes really well. Again, it's got those colours through it, and it's sort of that washed, not watercolour, almost looks sandy kind of thing, I think, look to it. So it sort of matched in quite well, which was good. And this little tag here says, "This happened." And it's a photo of our bunnies. We have 4 bunnies, and their cage. The bunnies got in on the action for Hannah's birthday and decorated their cage for her when she came out. So it had a happy birthday banner, which we might have had to make sure we moved quite to the top so that they didn't try and pull it down during the night. Climb up. So I'm just trying to figure out the best spot for this without taking away the photo from the photo itself. I'm really conscious of that. You've probably heard me say it a million times in my videos. So when I'm embellishing a photo, I just want to make sure, it's cool if there's a bit of empty space on the photo as such and I can embellish around it, but otherwise this one, it's quite a close-up of the bunny cages and the bunnies and the decorations. So I've just sort of tried to strategically place it to sort of cover in, their bowl a little bit and their litter tray. So it's not covering the bunnies, it's just covering some of the non-essential items in the photo. Now this just says hello, that little circle piece, and then I'm just going to stick the rest of these down. I think I add some more embellishing after I add the tag piece down. Hello, oh there I am. So I did a voiceover for a video that will go up very shortly. It is the nighttime here in Canberra, in Australia. It is Thursday. So this video may or may not go up tomorrow. It may go up, might give you a day's grace from my scratchy voice, and it might go up on Saturday. But what I was going to say is my voice is a bit croaky still, and you would have heard it earlier if you watch my videos. I've been sick this week, and yes, so it's I was going to save it, but otherwise I wouldn't have had any videos up and save you the lovely scratchy noise that is my voice. But yeah, oh well, that's what mute's for. Now I'm just using these acrylic pieces I said I had in there before that came in the kit. They're from Corbett Creations, which I just got a little bundle of wood veneer from, so can't wait to use them. They're always beautiful. And I think, so I've added that little arrow, chevron, whatever you call it. Chevron, I think, is the right word. Printable there. And then I've added the acrylic piece over the top. And then I'll add some little... Oh, do I add something else? No, I'm playing around. Oh, I wasn't sure that looked like it was finished. I don't know, it sort of just looked like it was pointing off into nowhere. Into the vast emptiness is that right side of my layout. So I play around with some of the printables, and then I go for these gorgeous, he's back for the computer, or he's putting it away. Shadows. Sorry about that. I am putting some of these little enamel shapes down as well. The joys of sharing a desk with the computer is that if someone needs it, you'll see a guest appearance of their shadows. All right, up close. Now, I did forget to do a up close of like I usually do the individuals, so I do apologise, but I am finished, and I will give you these close-ups of the of my spread. I do hope you've enjoyed it. As I've said before, pop over to the Facebook group Scrapping Good Times. You just need to answer a few questions to be accepted and join in on the challenges. And I will see you next time in my next video. And thanks for watching. Bye.